Every relationship we have becomes a mirror for our inner world. Often, when we feel hurt, judged, or unseen, it's not just the present moment we're reacting to, its layers of old pain rising to the surface. When we don't recognize our wounds, we unintentionally project them onto others, expecting them to fix, validate, or complete what was once broken. This episode explores how projection shows up in relationships, how to recognize it, and how to transform those moments into healing opportunities. Through awareness and compassion, we can stop turning relationships into battlegrounds of old pain and begin using them as sacred spaces for awakening. Understanding projection. Projection happens when we unconsciously attribute our own unhealed feelings, fears, or traits to someone else. It's how the mind externalizes what it can't yet face within. Examples: a person afraid of rejection accuses their partner of being distant. Someone who feels unworthy interprets neutral feedback as criticism. A friend who suppresses anger perceives others as too emotional. Projection is not about blame, it's about awareness. When you feel triggered, ask, what part of me is being shown to me through this person? Your emotions are not punishments, they are pathways. Every irritation or judgment reveals an aspect of yourself asking to be acknowledged and healed. The mirror of relationships serve as mirrors because they reflect both our light and our shadow. The qualities we admire in others often mirror our potential. The qualities we despise often mirror unhealed pain. Reflection exercise. Think of someone who deeply triggers you. Write down what qualities in them upset you most. Ask yourself, where does this exist in me, either as something I've suppressed or feared? This is not about blame, but integration. When we reclaim the parts of ourselves we've disowned, projection loses its power, and compassion takes its place. Recognizing when you're projecting often feels like overreaction when the emotional intensity outweighs the situation. Signs you may be projecting: you feel an overwhelming emotion that seems bigger than the moment. You repeat the same conflict patterns with different people. You feel victimized, misunderstood, or constantly disappointed. You find yourself trying to change or fix others to feel safe. Example: if a partner forgets to call and it feels like deep abandonment rather than mild frustration, that's a sign an older wound, perhaps from childhood neglect, is being activated. When projection arises, pause and turn inward. The emotion isn't wrong, it's a message. Transforming projection into healing. Healing begins with ownership, recognizing that what we see out there is often a reflection of what lives in here. Steps to transformation: pause and notice. Acknowledge when you feel triggered or reactive. Trace the origin. Ask yourself, when have I felt this before? Offer compassion. Speak gently to the part of you that's hurting. I see you. I understand why you feel this way. You are safe now. Communicate consciously. Instead of accusing, express from self-awareness. I felt hurt when that happened because it reminded me of feeling overlooked before. Name the wound. Identify the deeper emotion: fear, shame, rejection, or betrayal. Offer compassion. Speak gently to the part of you that's hurting. I see you. I understand why you feel this way. You are safe now. Communicate consciously. Instead of accusing, express from self-awareness. I felt hurt when that happened because it reminded me of feeling overlooked before. Practice exercise. Keep a projection journal for 7 days. Each time you feel strongly reactive towards someone, describe the situation. Write what emotion it stirred. Ask yourself what memory or belief might be connected. Note one way you could respond with awareness instead of blame. Moving from blame to understanding. When we stop projecting, relationships become sacred mirrors rather than battlegrounds. The goal isn't to stop feeling, it's to see feeling as feedback. Blame separates. Understanding unites. Projection distorts. Awareness clarifies. Judgment hardens. Compassion softens. Example: instead of saying, "You always make me feel small," try, "When you said that, I noticed I felt small inside, and I think that's something I've carried for a long time. I want to understand it instead of reacting." Such conversations shift the energy from defense to healing. Affirmation: I no longer project my wounds onto others. I recognize every relationship as a mirror guiding me back to myself. I meet each reflection with compassion, awareness, and grace. The moment you take ownership of your emotions, you reclaim your power. Projection turns into reflection, and reflection becomes healing. Relationships are not here to complete you, they are here to reveal you. Each person who triggers you is a teacher in disguise, showing you where your love, wholeness, and freedom still await.